It's late July, and I figured I better get out here to the bush and plant a few trail cameras here in Tannerite pasture, appropriately named for some shenanigans that went on a few years ago. I got my trail cam set in a new spot this year. I found this nice little junction of 4 trails, well 2 trails technically, that are at a crossroads right where I'm standing. And got one more camera to set out here somewhere, and hopefully lay eyes on a nice velvet bull moose and make a plan for September, October, November. See if I can't do something I've never done before, which is shoot one with a bow. So it's been about a month since I put the trail cameras out, and unfortunately I haven't been getting any pictures from them. I'm not sure if it's battery issues or cellular issues, but I came out tonight to rectify the situation. Actually, that's only partially the reason. I had to get a breath of fresh air. I've been sitting with Mom for the last few days, who is in palliative care in Wainwright, and it's a real good chance that by the time you see this, in fact it's a certainty that by the time you see this on YouTube, Mom will be laid to rest beside Dad, and I know that's something that will make both of them very happy. But I just had to get a breath of fresh air tonight. We normally would be a lot happier being September 2nd, second day of hunting season for deer and moose and birds, and this year, just the way things have gone, I haven't checked the regulations. I haven't even dug my bow out yet, and I need to do that if I'm gonna stick a moose this year. But anyway, just a quick update. We'll see how things go here, but our faith is unwavering, and so is our determination to fill the freezer, and Mom would want that, so we'll keep pushing forward. Our mother, despite the fact that she had brothers that hunted, a husband who loved to hunt, and had 2 sons that lived to hunt, she herself was never a hunter. In fact, I only think she ever pulled the trigger once on a gun, and if I remember the details of the story correctly, because it was before my time, Dad had taken her out on a dusk duck hunt beside a slough with a shotgun. And if you've ever shot a rifle or a shotgun in low light conditions, sometimes you'll see a blast of flame burst from the barrel. And that's what happened when Mom pulled the trigger, and it shocked her so much that she threw the gun barrel first into the mud of the slough. And that was the last time that Dad ever let her shoot a gun.
Anytime I would come out to the, McNally household here for Hunt Fest, she always made me feel like she was part of the family, like felt like I was one of your brothers there. She just showed so much love and just the appreciation for everything, to the point where she even knew that I was having a daughter, and the month that she was being born, she knew that it was coming up, and just small little tokens of appreciation like that just made your mom an absolutely beautiful, beautiful person.
She absolutely loved having you guys come down for Hunt Fest. She looked forward to the chance to hang out and visit with you guys. Just be one of the gang. She just liked that so much.
Yeah, no, she'll forever be missed. I tell you that. It won't be the same without her there. So,
all right, everybody. So it's a beautiful night here in the October woods. The trail camera showed a lot of different species of animals. We've got moose, 2 or 3 different bulls coming by here. We've got mule deer, white-tailed deer. We've even got a clip of a bull elk, and always coyotes. This one clip shows 5 of them. So this is a very promising location. I'm doing some walking tonight. I'm walking down this cut line, and I hear some antlers banging against the trees over here. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna try a little moose call and see if that's what it might be. Damn woodpecker. Could have swore those sound like antlers. Walking into a different stand tonight, about a mile over from where I was the last couple nights. This place is a little thicket along the highway, a little tiny natural water hole that we call the honey hole. See if it lives up to its name. Pretty view from up here, hey?
Man, it's awesome. I'd just sit here for a day.
We've got a bull moose coming from the southwest. Got my camera lady here behind me. And we're just waiting for him to show himself. I think he's about 100 yards in front of us. In hindsight, we probably should have parked the truck a little further away. So hunting with a call, whether it's a call like this that you blow into, or an electronic call, or you're just making the noise with your own mouth and hands, it's a really fun way to do it because you're actually communicating and interacting with them in their language. And what's really interesting is that moose aren't the only ones that seem to understand the language of moose. So I picked a different spot to hunt today. Haven't had much luck in the old spots. This is the field where I shot my last bull moose several years ago. The property is under new ownership, but the landowner has graciously allowed me to walk in from the road, and there are two big lake bottoms in this pasture. Good moose country, and when that sun comes up, it's actually darker than it looks in the video here right now, but at first legal light, I'm going to be on a ridge looking over top of one of those sloughs. I climbed this ridge beside the lake, and I looked over, and there's a white-tailed buck, looks like about an 8-pointer, walking through the woods. He doesn't know I'm here. The rangefinder said 35 yards. If I can find a hole through the bush, I might try and get an arrow in there. As soon as I stopped recording there, he winded me, I believe, and bounded off into the forest. That's pretty cool, though, when you can get within 30 yards of a white-tailed buck on the ground with them, and they don't know you're there. Back to the moose. Man, I really wish that one would have had antlers. It's nice. Low temperature, sitting on this ridge. Beautiful view over the lake. But the good news is that they're still moving. And so should I. Oh, they've just gone over the next hill of the silver willows here. Running out of time quick here. Maybe have one more chance if I can sneak up over that hill. Well, that was fun, but wasn't the outcome I was hoping for. I got to within about 62 yards according to my rangefinder, but it was bouncing quite a bit. I was pretty excited. In the end, I just had to walk straight up to them, and hopefully they were too preoccupied. There was one cow with them. They're a wary animal, big ears, they can hear well. This big old blob approaching them from behind. They didn't like it. Just as well, my GoPro battery went dead. I don't know when it stopped, but I guess it just wasn't meant to be tonight. I'm starting to get a little worried I have to switch weapons one of these days, but I'll keep trying. Heading to the place I should have been last night. Instead of chasing those two bulls around before dark, if I had been sitting in my honey hole stand, I would have probably got a shot at that bull that's been hanging out in there. So I'm going back to that stand, and hopefully that he comes back in here tonight. I might see a bull moose, or I might see a cow elk that had been in there the day before, or I might see cows. So I made the half-hour trip down to the stand again tonight, sitting here waiting for my moose again. I should have been here last night. Instead, I was playing hockey while my target moose was standing in my shot window by this little slough here. As my dad would always say, if it wasn't for bad luck, wouldn't have any luck at all. 100 yards from where Tyler dropped his bull moose.
Did you earn your lunch?
I earned a lunch for now. The work is not done yet, though.
And that is not where I want to drop mine.
So he's over here somewhere, you say?
The nastiest bush in the country.
You couldn't have pushed him a little further to the edge of the bush?
Wow.
So I really need him to come south to this water hole. I'm back in the truck after another frustrating evening, although slightly entertaining because I actually got to lay eyes on him tonight. I know he lives there. That's his bush, that's his home, that's his kitchen sink. I just can't seem to time it when he's in the kitchen at the same time as me. I even waited a few minutes later than I usually do just to see if he would make an appearance after dark, but he didn't, and I don't know what I need to do differently. I know you guys are getting tired of looking at my talking head. You'd much rather look at an animal standing in front of me, and well, I still hope to be able to show that to you.
Still coming. Still coming. Still coming. Yeah, go. Gain. Nice shot, brother. He's going down.
I'm out of shell, so I hope he goes down. What happened in the first shot?
I don't know.
I'd say you missed him. You just plain old missed him.
Second one sure whacked him though. Oh man. Come on, big boy. Lay down. Right in the open. Yeah. Here comes the cow. And you know what, folks? He ain't in the middle of a bush. Man, what a sneak.
That was a good sneak.
That was perfect, man.
Right saw him down there about a quarter mile. Yeah, it's a bull.
Yeah.
Coming this way.
Coming this way. Still coming. Tell us about your experience this morning.
Well, let me start from the beginning.
Okay.
September 1st. No, there's no way in heck I'm telling you from the beginning. I hunted way too hard for these things this year. I can't tell you how many hours I logged in a tree stand trying to get one of these with the bow. Really wanted to shoot one with the bow this year. I had to defer that goal for another 4 or 5 years till I get drawn again. Switched up the weapon, dug out the old 7mm Remington short action ultra mag. So this concludes a long adventure for us this time. Hopefully I can trim down the footage to keep it entertaining for you, but today is definitely entertaining for us. Saw this moose come running down the pasture, which we had permission in, bailed out, hiked across the silver willows, got in. Oh, I gotta tell you something actually. Tyler, you hold this for me. So the other day, for good luck, I put something in my pocket here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so when we were cleaning out Mom's house,
Yeah.
we found some of Dad's stuff, and Dad's been gone for 30 years.
Uh-oh.
But in the stuff that we went through, I found Dad's wildlife certificate from 1991. This would have been about 2 months before he passed away. And this, if you've been hunting in Alberta for a long time, you'll recognize these old books with you had to buy the stickers.
Oh, that's wild.
And it looks like Dad was going after geese. He had a bow hunting permit, whitetail, mule deer. So but on the fall black bear tag.
Look at that.
So pretty cool stuff.
No kidding.
Thanks for the luck, Dad. And
Nice shot, brother. Well done. That was a nice little stock. That was fun.
That was fun.
Now the real fun begins.
Told you I'd get one, Mom.
Yes!
For you.
Trying to get him to a little bit more angular ground so we can slide him into the box of the truck.
So much nicer than in the bush. So much nicer.
What makes you say that?
That's that guy.
I don't want to talk about it.
This is only a quarter mile from where Tyler just killed his first moose, and he shot it in this bush over here and jumped across the road, and we had to quarter it and drag it. Actually, I think we had
to do the last
like
two moose I shot.
fifth or sixth it to get it small enough pieces, because he wasn't very old then, and we had to drag it out piece by piece. This is way easier.
This is much preferred.
There's a couple skills you need to be able to get a moose. One is you have to be able to shoot well.
What happened in the first shot?
The second is you have to be a good sneaker-upper.
Can't be stinky now, can we?
I just dropped my COVID mask.
How's it going, old Britches McGreaves?
It's going better if you use that arrow.
Says the lady who forgot to bring a belt.
The air is thick this morning with the smell of fear. Not the deer. They don't have anything to worry about. Me. I'm afraid. I'm afraid I suck at this game.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's done it. Again. Nice shot, brother.
Well, we got her done, Mom. This one's for you, eh?